Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Gary's Mods. Today we'll be taking a look at the Black Mesa Source NPC pack. So this is obviously based on the remake of Half-Life 1, which, by the way, I must say look amazing. And we've been waiting so long for the Xen episode to come out, guys. The dudes over at the Black Mesa team have been working their asses off trying to get it done. The Nihilist is extremely annoying, so please excuse that, but these look freaking amazing. So here's the Gargantua. We got some kind of amoeba thing here. We got the baby Headcrab. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. And guys, I'll have a comparison of every single one of these pretty soon. We also have some interesting ones like this Hound I, which I believe this one explodes. I don't remember exploding Hound I in Half-Life 1. Anyway, guys, it's really cool to see the NPCs looking this beautiful and also this grotesque. Like, look at that. Once it's all in great HD detail, you can really see how gross some of these were meant to be. But anyway, guys, we're going to take a good look at every single one of these now. If anyone did suggest this, leave it down below. If you want to suggest a mod, please do it in the comment section down below or my Discord page in the description. Without further ado, here we go. The Black Mesa Source NPC pack. Alright, guys, what's up? I hope you had an amazing holiday season. I've been a little bit absent. I wanted to take a little breather away from YouTube and just kind of chill and enjoy the holidays. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it too. It is currently January 6th, I think. So far the year's been going pretty strong, guys. I can't wait to do more videos. Without further ado, let's see the first NPC in the pack. The baby Headcrab. Now guys, originally I was going to do this pack as just the extended one, which is just the Gargantua, the Nihilist, and I think something else. But then I realized, wait, there's a whole nother V1 version of the pack where we can take a look at every single one of the Xen NPCs that's in Black Mesa Source. So guys, before we actually do attack them and battle them, we're going to have the counterpart of them spawned right next to each other. Alright guys, and just look at that. So that's the baby Headcrab right here from Half-Life 1, and this is the baby Headcrab from Black Mesa Source. So that's super cool, honestly. Quite a big change. Alright, now let's see what this thing can do. So, similar to the regular basic baby Headcrab, he just kind of jumps at you. And he's kind of cute, honestly. Although, the bottom of him looks very... Can we get a zoom in on this? Looks very suggestive. But, he's not too bad. I say that while I'm almost dead. And unlike the original baby Headcrab, he doesn't splat. He has an actual ragdoll. You guys know what time it is when you're low on health. It's ball eating time. Next up, we have the big protozoan. Now, I have no clue what the hell this thing is. I don't even remember this being in Half-Life 1. In fact, if we go into Half-Life Source here, I don't see anything about a protozoan in here. So that's very odd. Although you can spawn a cockroach and then begin to squash it. Anyway, the protozoan, what does it do? And you know what, just for shits and giggles, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn the little protozoan and the regular protozoan, just so we don't waste too much time on these, because they literally do the exact same thing, they're just different sizes. So health-wise, we got 10, 10, and 10. Interesting, you'd think they'd have different health values because they're so much bigger. But the protozoans, guys, they don't really do anything. They just kind of hang out with you, you know, just kind of chill. And as you can see, they are neutral. Oh no, protozoan doesn't like you. Oh, that's so rude. Although they don't really do anything, guys, it looks like. Yeah, so what a strange creature. Not too difficult to take care of, although you have to really aim your shots, but you get this cool little confetti effect. Alright guys, next up we have the Bio, which is kind of like a little flying stingray dude. And I couldn't find the original version of them in Half-Life Source. I don't think he has an NPC, but you do see them when you enter Xen. You kind of see them flying above, but I don't think they're actual registered NPCs. But in this case, in Black Mesa Source, he is, and he has 10 health. We're going to see now what happens when we let him run free, or fly free. So kind of like he does in Half-Life Source, he just kind of goes around in like a set path. Doesn't really attack you, doesn't really do anything, mainly for the aesthetic purposes. I think he looks freaking awesome, so I can't wait to play Black Mesa Source and finally play the Xen episode. I've waited so long. And it doesn't take much to kill him. And what do you know, they bleed red. Next up, guys, we have new variations of the Hound I, which is kind of interesting because I thought that they would just stick with the basic remake, but they're actually introducing some new features into Xen, which is pretty sweet. So here's the Hound I from Half-Life 1. very basic. Here's the knock Hound I from Black Mesa source. And here is the explosive Hound I, which is pretty damn cool. He looks very spastic, like he's ready to just lunge at us and kill us right away. So we're gonna go ahead and actually move these guys aside. Look at the health values. We have 10 health. The regular is 20 and the knock is 300. He's a beefy boy. All right, first up we have the explosive Hound I. Let's see what he does. All right, it's pretty quick. Get up close and he explodes just like that. So the reason why they have such low health is because you ideally want to shoot them and destroy them before they get close enough to explode. But the explosion doesn't really do all that much damage, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. The knock Hound I. Now this guy, oh my god. Oh, look at that graceful gallop. It's so beautiful. But it's also scary because this is a Hound I on crack. So he seems to be just an all-around better version of the Hound I. The sound wave sounds like a car exploding, and when he does decide to do it, it's so dramatic that it would probably rupture your eardrums in like 1 second. And definitely way stronger than the basic Hound I. But of course, 300 health isn't really that bad. His defenses aren't all that good either. And look, he's got like little eyelashes. That looks so strange. Kind of gross. Ah, guys, I completely forgot about the protozoan ball. Please excuse me. Look at it. It's so graceful. It's a protozoan ball. And it has the same health as all the other protozoans. Next up, we have the alien controller. So this is the one from Half-Life 1, and this is from Black Mesa source. Look how different it is. I think the biggest thing is that they really changed the sizes of so many of these NPCs. Like, look how much bigger this guy is. He's also way more pink, I guess is what I'm looking for. But now let's see what he can do when we let him loose. Okay, so I probably should have spawned with more health. That was my bad. All right, up in the air he goes. We might have to... Oh my god. I think he's quite a bit stronger than your basic alien controller. He seems to have a bubble, which doesn't seem to be a thing in the original. All right, we're gonna have to fly up with him because he's flying too far up. Oh! Okay, interesting. So you have to use the energy ball or some kind of energy weapon to break his shield, and look at that brain, so gross. Alright guys, before we do the final two boss monsters, the Gargantuan and the Nihilist, we have a Xen turret, which is kind of interesting. I don't really remember these things all that well. You might be able to no, you can't. So you want to ideally hang this thing from a ceiling, or just let it float up in the air. That works fine. Yeah, there's nothing like that in the original Half-Life, at least not when you can spawn. Let's see now, 140 health, we're gonna go ahead and let it fly, or, oh, ow. So it seems to shoot like a Gauss rifle type beam at you, or the Tau cannon, whatever you want to call it. Now, here's the weakness to it though. It doesn't have an incredible amount of range, and it also doesn't have a huge amount of HP to boot. But I'll tell you, that did god mother effing a huge amount of damage, so I ain't gonna screw with that. More balls, guys. We're gonna need it for the bosses up ahead. And I'm not messing around. We're definitely gonna use customizable weaponry this time, just because the Nihilist and Gargantuan are, well, gargantuan. Silly me, guys, we still have the gonarc. But we're gonna do the Gargantua first. So, just look at this change. Look how amazing this is. In fact, I'm gonna bring out the camera. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know why the original Half-Life 1 NPCs are on like crack or something. They can't stop moving. But this is a pretty significant change, and it definitely seems very true to the original design. But the only difference here is, well, 2,800. So the new one is considerably stronger. In fact, I've noticed that about all of these NPCs. They tend to be stronger than their original counterparts. Alright, my friends, let's not waste any more time. Gargantua from Black Mesa source. Oh, shiza. There goes half my health. Oh, look at this. I completely forgot, guys, the Gargantua is immune to damage. But we certainly aren't. Look how fast this guy is. So, in order to kill this dude in the original Half-Life, you have to bring him into like... Oh. Well, that sucks. You have to bring him into like an electrical field, and then it pretty much makes him explode. But we don't have that field here. Oh, wait, what? The crossbow does do damage to it. Okay, interesting. The one-time customizable weaponry isn't required. We're going to shoot this thing with 20 crossbow bolts, which we can totally do. Oh, and the fire range is ridiculous, guys. One little blast of fire would roughly do around half your health, so be wary. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So I'm not really scared of this guy one bit, except for when he does that. Then he's a little scary, but I can manage. Alright, 3 more bolts. So this dude, definitely pretty terrifying. Oh, what's this? Is it gonna go boom? Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool. Look at all these gibs. Can you actually move them around? You can. Very cool. So I dig that. Next up, guys, we have the gonarc from Half-Life 1 and the gonarc from Black Mesa Source. And his name is gonarc for a reason, because this resembles, well, gonads, which is what his name derives from. So yippee-ki-yay. And this, I don't know why, but this one definitely gives me more of like a crab vibe. Like, I mean, the gonarc originally looked like a crab, and it's a she, I should probably say. It does give baby head crabs. Pretty much this is the queen head crab, and it just looks more like a crab to me. Like an actual crab. Mainly the red and the scaly exterior. This one looks more alien to me, so kind of cool. Health differences, we got 225 on the original. Plus, look how much bigger this one is. It's quite a considerable change. I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird. Anyway, 14,000. Not... That is so much more. That is like crazy. I don't know. Why is this such a big difference? I mean, with this one, you could kill it. Oh, that's why. Because you could kill it so easily. The real gonarc isn't like that at all. But this gonarc is like that. So let's go ahead and mess around with this a little bit. Why don't we? See what it can do. So, I don't know why there's no sounds. I think I have sounds disabled in VJ Base, so please excuse that, guys. There's the big... No sounds are working just fine. Oh my god. This just looks so inappropriate, though, with that dangling bit there. But, the baby head crabs are a bit of an annoyance. They look amazing, though. Absolutely phenomenal. There's the acid bomb attack. That looks really cool, too. We're not going to kill this thing with Half-Life 2 weapons. Let's bring out the customizable weaponry. Guys, nothing's really scarier than a giant scrotum crab coming at you with its underlings and shooting acid at you. That's... Oh. What is that? Do I want to know what that was? What was Valve thinking when they made Half-Life? I really want to know. But the animations look phenomenal, guys. And great, more babies. So there doesn't seem to be a limit. This thing has so much health, it's ridiculous. Interesting, the gonarc seems to get into like a weakened state. Now guys, this is definitely going to be way more of a boss than it was in Half-Life 1. Look at this! This is like a legit final boss by itself. And there we have it, guys. Just like that. The gonarc is... Oh, look at that. You can see like baby head crabs still being developed. I had to use some dynamite for that one, but that was rough. Super cool boss, though, I have to say. The head crabs can get a little annoying, though. Alright, guys. Now the final one. I don't know why this Nihilist went way up in the air. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But this is the old Nihilist compared to the new one. I mean, just look at these changes. Once again, it is quite a bit bigger. And obviously looks way nicer and arguably a little bit uglier. But definitely, in terms of quality, looks a lot better. And we don't need this guy anymore, because we're going to fight the big boy. 14,000. I forgot to see what the original one was. Let's see. The original one has... Is that... Oh, 14,000. So it has the same health. Interesting. Alright, guys. Without further ado, here we go. The Nihilist. Let's check it out. Shooting out big old fireballs. Now, I do know for the Nihilist, you really want to take out the crystals. At least last time I played Half-Life, that's what happened. The crystals have 1,000 health each. That's gnarly, man. This guy's summoning like spirit bombs left and right. I don't know, what do these do? They probably hurt me, right? Yeah, they explode, okay. An energy blast left and right. Now, ooh, take a picture. Now guys, he's invincible unless you destroy these crystals. Okay guys, dynamite doesn't affect the crystals. We had to shoot this thing with our own weapons. Alright, first one destroyed. And you gotta destroy all of them. Alright guys, all the crystals are done. Once that happens, the Nihilist shield goes down, and we can now start shooting them in the face. At least I think. Oh! 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 I don't remember that in Half-Life 1. But now we can definitely shoot him. But the problem is his attacks get way scarier by summoning giant freaking monoliths of stone. Oh, what's that? Is that the stone? Oh, Jesus, that is terrifying. And the crystals do come back, so you have to keep shooting them and destroying them. And wait, what? Alright guys, so the Nihilist can actually heal. Once the crystals come back, he heals. So I honestly have no clue how to defeat this guy because you have to kill him within the set time. So that's nice to know. Alright my friends, that was the Black Mesa Source NPC pack. Super awesome to see these NPCs from Half-Life 1 recreated in beautiful HD. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish off the Nihilist, but the Nihilist is super damn hard to kill in this version. Like, he kept healing and I couldn't kill him quick enough, so that's a bit unfortunate, but everything else we saw here was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much to the person or people who suggested this pack, and thank you guys for watching this video until the end. If you did like it, please leave a like down below and subscribe to see more videos just like this. Every mod that was used in this video will be in the description. If you want to suggest a mod, please leave a suggestion in the comment section down below or in my Discord page. Follow my Facebook and Twitter in the description, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell. As always, the last video I did will be on the left, and the last video I did will be on the left, and a random video on the channel will be on the right. Thanks for watching, and until next time.